Today I am going to talk about one of my experience of complete awareness. So it happened that way back in 2017 when I used to meditate, and for 3 months I meditated and I had a Kundalini awakening and I had all kinds of symptoms. For that I will make another video on what I went through, and after a while my Kundalini had calmed down while I was still struggling through my life where I had physical issues, health issues, pain in my body, etc. While I was traveling to office and I was going like traveling through the local trains in Mumbai. So I was there self-inquiring myself. By that time, I had no idea about non-duality, what it is, what is Advaita and all that awareness and things like that. I used to casually inquire like, why am I have to suffer? Who is this I who is suffering? Can we get rid of this body? And is like, what is the real purpose of this life if we are all going to die? And what are we actually doing here? And what is here? I mean, what is this world and why are we experiencing this world? So all these kinds of questions used to come to my mind naturally, and I used to ask them. And suddenly something happened that one person on my Facebook used to post a lot of Ramana Maharshi's quote, and I happened to read that on Facebook, and something happened in that moment. And at the very moment there was a big horn of the train, and my mind suddenly did shut off. Like, the thoughts that were going on and on and on. Why do we have to do this? Why? Who am I? And why do I have to suffer? Why am I going through this physical pain and all that? They just stopped. And in that moment I was everything that I am noticing, like the bridge that I was walking on, the sounds that were coming to me, uh, the air, the atmosphere, everything I could experience suddenly became me. Like, there was no separation between me and everything else. Like, the thoughts that I this, I that completely stopped. And in that moment I just kept carrying on my body somehow, and I managed to go to office, but it was more like a mechanical process because I knew how to get how to board on the train, how to reach my office, and then I started working in my office. And even through the day when my body was in pain, I was really unbothered with that pain. I was completely at peace. I was doing my job, I was doing my work, but I was very peaceful, as if I don't want to talk to anybody. I didn't have that feeling or even talking to myself. Like, the thoughts like I this, I that were completely stopped. I was just thinking, or rather, whatever is needed to do the work, those thoughts were only coming up, and I managed to do the work. However, I thought I cannot go on like this. I don't know what state is this, and I don't know how to get rid of this. Can it impact the work I am doing, and how will I carry on with my life and everything? And in on that day I was really not willing to sleep, because somehow I thought that if I sleep and then get up the next day, this particular state will just vanish. And unfortunately that happened. I slept that day, and the next day morning when I woke up for my office, that state had gone. But this was the very first experience of not having that continuous blabbering of the thoughts that I this, I that, why this, why that, completely stopped. And I was in silence. I experienced that everything that I am experiencing is nothing but me. So there remain like no two things, especially that I am experiencing this. There is only this experience. That's all.